Hi everybody, Dimitri here, and I'm talking about the discussion forum topic, which is about the Wesch video. So what's my impression of the Wesch video? I thought, for such a low budget production, I thought it really got the message across, and it had so many hits. I think it was like in the millions, which is incredible. I liked the beginning, I liked the ending, didn't like the middle. For example, it has a whole bunch of statements such as 1 billion people make less than $1 per day. This laptop costs more than some people in the world make. 19 out of 31, which is how many mistakes this person made on a test, said filling this out won't help me get there. Get where? Well, here's an idea. Maybe you have to study more. I didn't create problems, but they are my problems. Well, that's real life. I bring my laptop to class, but don't work on class stuff. Well, and I'm wondering at this point, the tens of thousands of dollars that this person's parents are investing, I'm wondering what they would think of such a statement. Anyways, folks, I really do believe that when you're in school, a person should be exposed to many things, and this should be for academic purposes. But once you start getting into these socialist things, socialist trends, I really believe that they do not have any place in academia. I'm currently living in Greece. It's a socialist country, and right now the majority of the political party right now that has the majority vote is leftist. There's a communist party which has about 5% of the voting power, and there's also a neo-Nazi. Yes, in Greece, a neo-Nazi party. The country that created democracy has a neo-Nazi party, and they have about 8% of the voting power. Of course, I'm not going to tell you the name because that would be glorifying it. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. It's okay to study these things. It's okay, but other than that, I just don't think like this. Look how good I have it. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Greece. Greece right now, if you're making around 5 to 6 euros per hour, you're considered to be making a good salary. And that's about $67. I get 1/4 of a gallon of gas here costs as much as 1 gallon of gas in the US. Sales tax is at 23%. So, as you can understand, things are a little bit difficult here. But again, it is what it is. That's how the world is. There's nothing you can do about it. And that's how it is. Anyway, let's just move on other than political stuff. Also, another question here says, about some questions and concerns and so forth. Or rather, before we get to that, what elements of instructional design should be considered to meet the needs of these connected learners? Well, for one thing, I really liked one of the very ending of the video, because it talked about the blackboard, and I think that's a really great invention. And now the internet, the interactive whiteboard has taken over, which is really great. For example, while living here in Greece, I taught at a cram school, which is a private tutoring school for high school students, and they teach foreign languages, and they also pick up the slack from the public school system, because the public school system doesn't do a great job, so they have to go to the private schools in order to get what they were supposed to get at the public school system. Anyway, that's a different story. Now, one time during one of the lessons I was teaching, I was talking to my students about minarets. Well, they didn't really know what minarets were. So I could have explained to them. I tried explaining it to them. Didn't really work out. Took out my trusty tablet, showed them a picture, and that took care of it. And also the Horizon report talks about the flipped classroom, and they talk about, among other things, tablets and how useful they are. And I really do believe that technology does have a place in the classroom, as long as it's meant to enhance the lecture, is meant to enhance the class, but not to replace a good old-fashioned lecture, and that's the bottom line. And as far as distant learning is concerned, I think that's that's basically the future, especially for people like us who already have a career and want to simply enhance our careers by getting more education. I mean, you can do it at your own time and so forth. And there is interaction, like for example, this video that we're shooting, and there's also the forums, there's email. Thanks for taking the time to listen to what I have to say. If you want to, post a comment or whatever, a question, whatever, by all means do so. Thank you and take care.